5 free airline perks seniors can claim today. Don't miss out. Before we take off into today's list of senior-friendly freebies, let's handle some in-flight business. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and make sure your seat back and sense of humor are in the upright position. We're counting down 5 free airline perks seniors can claim today. No hidden fees, no fine print, just the good stuff airlines don't always advertise. Ready? Buckle up. Perk number 5 is one most travelers walk right past without realizing how valuable it is. 5. Free priority boarding, aka skipping the line without the guilt. There's something undeniably magical about strolling calmly onto the plane before everyone else. No crowding, no pushing, no overhead bin Olympics. For seniors, that's not a dream reserved for frequent flyers or premium seats. It's an actual airline policy. Most carriers quietly extend early boarding privileges to passengers aged 65 and older, even if they don't advertise it loudly. In the US, airlines like Delta, American, United, and Southwest all include older travelers in their early boarding groups, either under passengers needing extra time or in separate senior-friendly policies. Internationally, British Airways, Emirates, and Qatar Airways have similar systems designed to give seniors a smoother, stress-free boarding experience. The idea is simple: boarding shouldn't feel like a sprint event at the Olympics. Airlines understand that older travelers may need a few extra minutes to find their seats, stow carry-ons, and get settled comfortably before the cabin turns into a traffic jam. Even better, if you use mobility aids, like a cane, walker, or small folding scooter, TSA agents and gate staff often allow you to board before official pre-boarding even begins. You don't need to file for special assistance or fill out extra forms. Just mention politely at the gate that you'd appreciate a little extra time to get settled. Most crews are more than happy to accommodate. It's built right into their service training, and the benefits go beyond comfort. Boarding early means you'll have first access to overhead bin space, giving you time to lift or organize your bag with help from flight attendants. It also helps avoid the chaos that comes when 200 passengers all try to wedge suitcases into the same 5 compartments. For seniors with balance, vision, or joint issues, that few minutes of calm can make all the difference. A 2024 air travel survey found that 72% of senior passengers didn't even realize they qualified for early boarding on at least one major airline. That's like holding a first-class privilege without paying a first-class price. All it takes is knowing to ask, or simply stepping forward when your group is called for early boarding. So next time you fly, skip the scramble and walk on like a VIP mini hook. But early boarding is just the appetizer. Once you're seated, perk number 4 kicks in, and it might just save your knees, your back, and your sanity. 4. Free seat upgrades for comfort or accessibility. Did you know that seniors can sometimes score free seat upgrades? No elite status, no miles, and no wink-wink deal with the gate agent required. It's true. Most airlines quietly hold back a small pool of courtesy seats, specifically for passengers who need extra space, easier access, or help boarding. And while these aren't full business class upgrades, they can mean the difference between an uncomfortable flight and one where you actually arrive without your knees screaming for mercy. Here's how it works. Many carriers, including Lufthansa, Air Canada, Singapore Airlines, and Qantas, have internal guidelines that allow check-in or gate agents to reassign seniors to better seats when availability allows. These include bulkhead seats, the front row of each section, aisle seats for easier movement, and front row economy seats with additional legroom. The key is simply asking, politely. These seats often don't appear on seat maps because they're held back for passengers who have special mobility, medical, or accessibility needs. If you're over 70, have joint or circulation issues, or just need a little extra legroom, mention it at check-in. You don't need medical paperwork or excuses. Just say, if any accessible or extra legroom seats are available, I'd really appreciate one. Most agents will check the reserved pool, and if there's space, move you. Completely free. And here's a stat that might surprise you. According to frequent flyer reports, roughly 1 in 5 flights offers a free comfort or courtesy seat to travelers over 65 who ask at the counter. That's a 20% success rate. Pretty good odds for something that costs nothing but a smile and a little patience. These seats can make a world of difference on long-haul flights. especially when getting up to stretch or using the restroom becomes a logistical workout. And since many airlines prioritize seniors under their accessibility policies, your request isn't seen as special treatment, it's seen as good customer service. So, next time you fly, don't just accept that middle seat by the lavatory. Ask about those unlisted courtesy seats. It's one of those rare travel hacks where politeness and confidence actually translate into legroom. Mini hook. But even if your seat isn't the cushiest, don't worry. You still have perks waiting for you on the ground. Perk number 3 kicks in before you even step on the plane, and it can make travel day feel a whole lot less stressful. 3. Free wheelchair assistance and airport escorts. Even if you don't normally need a wheelchair, here's something many travelers don't realize. It's absolutely your right to request one at the airport. Airlines are required by law to provide free wheelchair service and escort assistance to any passenger who asks for it. No doctor's note or explanation needed. This isn't a favor or charity. It's a fundamental part of international aviation accessibility law designed to make travel easier and safer for everyone, especially seniors. In the US, this right is protected under the Department of Transportation's Air Carrier Access Act, which guarantees mobility support from curb to gate, and even to your seat on the plane if needed. That includes help with check-in, security, boarding, and baggage retrieval. Major international airlines follow similar standards through IATA accessibility policies and EU Regulation 1107/2006, which means your rights extend across most of the world's airports. Here's how it works in practice. When booking your ticket, look for the option marked Mobility Assistance, Special Services, or Wheelchair Request. You can also call the airline's Special Assistance Desk after booking. Most carriers have dedicated teams for this. On travel day, a trained attendant meets you at the check-in counter or curb, helps you navigate the terminal, carries your hand luggage, and escorts you through security and boarding. It's efficient, discreet, and 100% free. And here's the stat that surprises most people. According to a 2023 airline service audit, more than 2 million passengers aged 60 and above used complimentary mobility assistance at US airports alone. Yet fewer than half of eligible seniors even know this service exists. Many assume it's paid or reserved for serious medical needs. In reality, it's one of the easiest and most dignified ways to avoid the stress of long lines and confusing terminals. TSA agents often direct passengers using official escort service into priority screening lanes, meaning you save time and energy without asking for special treatment. It's simply built into the system. If you're finding these hidden travel perks helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and tell us in the comments which one surprised you the most. Have you ever used one of these free services yourself? Share your story. Someone else could benefit from your experience. Now, let's get back to the good stuff. Because perk number 2 is about saving real money on something airlines absolutely love to overcharge for. 2. Free checked bags and medical equipment allowances. Seniors often travel with more baggage, literally and figuratively. But here's some genuinely good news. Airlines around the world quietly waive checked bag fees for senior travelers in specific cases. Those fees that nickel and dime everyone else? Seniors frequently skip them completely with the right documentation or request. Start with the global examples. Air India, Japan Airlines, and Qantas all provide additional baggage allowances for passengers aged 60 or 65 and up. In some cases, seniors receive an extra checked bag or higher weight limit simply for verifying their age at booking or check-in. It's one of those unadvertised benefits that disappear online but appear the moment you ask a real agent. In the US, Southwest Airlines remains the hero of the skies, with 2 free checked bags for everyone, but seniors enjoy even more flexibility. Items such as mobility aids, medical devices, and CPAP machines are completely exempt from baggage charges. And under US Department of Transportation rules, assistive equipment like walkers, wheelchairs, and portable oxygen concentrators do not count toward your baggage limit at all. That means you can still bring your suitcase, your comfort, and your independence without paying a penny extra. Even low-cost carriers have exceptions hidden in the fine print. If you're flying budget, be sure to declare medical or mobility equipment at check-in. Most airlines will tag these items for priority handling, ensuring they're first off the plane and last to incur damage. A short conversation with the desk staff can save you money and spare you from the stress of lost luggage. Europe is catching on too. A 2024 travel survey found that seniors who proactively requested baggage assistance at major hubs like Heathrow, Frankfurt, and Madrid saved an average of $45 per flight through waived or refunded fees. That's basically a free airport meal, or two, if you're sharing dessert. The takeaway? Senior baggage perks aren't automatic. They're unlocked by asking. A few polite words at check-in can turn a costly extra bag into a freebie, proving that experience and age still have their privileges. Free bags are great, but what if you could add a friend, travel companion, or caregiver and still pay less? Perk number 1 is the crown jewel of senior travel savings, and it's easier to claim than you think. 1. Companion perks and senior fare discounts. And now, the big one. Senior and companion discounts that airlines almost never promote but still quietly honor. They don't splash these across billboards or pop-ups, yet the deals are very real if you know where to look. Several major airlines, including British Airways, Delta, and Air France, still offer special senior fares for travelers aged 60 or 65 and older. These discounts can shave 10 to 25% off standard economy rates, depending on the route and time of year. They're not always available online, but if you call or book through an authorized travel agency, the lower fare code often appears like magic. And it gets better. Some booking channels and travel clubs pair these senior fares with free companion tickets, a huge bonus for couples or caregivers traveling together. For example, through select travel programs, a senior can buy one ticket and get the second at a reduced or even zero base fare, paying only taxes and fees.
Globally, the perks get even sweeter. In India, Air India offers up to 50% off base fares for passengers over 60. In Canada, both WestJet and Air Canada host occasional senior travel days, combining fare reductions with perks like complimentary seat selection. Meanwhile, Emirates and Qatar Airways extend premium-style service to senior passengers, including chauffeur transfers for first and business class flyers, and extra lounge access for those traveling with medical notes or mobility limitations.
Then there's the Insider's Edge, AARP, and other senior travel clubs. Many AARP partnerships, especially with British Airways and American Airlines, provide exclusive promo codes that unlock hidden senior fares not visible on public search engines. Stack these with airline promotions or credit card offers, and you can end up flying in comfort for far less than most economy passengers. And let's not forget companion perks. Airlines often allow a spouse, caregiver, or travel assistant accompanying a senior who requires assistance to board early, choose adjacent seats for free, and receive shared baggage priority. It's not just kindness, it's smart logistics, helping both travelers move smoothly, save staff time and stress. So next time you're booking a trip, ask about senior and companion rates, even if you don't see them online. Sometimes the best discounts hide behind a simple conversation with a real human agent. And if you're wondering whether these perks still exist in 2025, yes, they do, and they're expanding fast. The 60-plus travel market grew more than 30% in 2024, so airlines are finally realizing seniors aren't slowing down, they're leading the boarding line. And that's our final approach, folks. 5 free airline perks seniors can claim today. You've just learned how to travel like a pro without spending like one. From early boarding privileges and extra comfort seats to hidden discounts, baggage exemptions, and even free companion benefits, these perks prove something important. Age isn't a limitation, it's an upgrade. For too long, airlines have been whispering these benefits in fine print instead of broadcasting them loudly over the intercom. But now you know the truth. Seniors hold more travel power than most realize. And it's not just about money, it's about comfort, confidence, and control. Those little advantages add up. Boarding early means no shoulder-to-shoulder scramble for bin space. Free seat upgrades mean your knees don't double as tray tables. Extra baggage allowances mean you can pack that extra jacket and the souvenirs for the grandkids. And when companion perks, or AARP, discounts kick in, suddenly, the sky feels a little friendlier. Think about it. You've spent decades following the rules, paying the fees, and showing up early. Isn't it nice that travel finally gives something back? These aren't charity perks. They're recognition that experience matters. Airlines have learned that senior travelers are reliable,
prepared, and polite. The kind of passengers every flight attendant silently wishes for. You've earned these upgrades, one flight at a time.
And remember, many of these benefits aren't found online. They live in the world of human connection, a polite request at the gate, a quick phone call to the airline's senior desk, or even just asking, "Are there any courtesy seats available today?" The key is confidence. A calm, respectful question can open the door to free perks that most passengers never think to ask about. So here's your challenge. On your next trip, try one of these tips. Ask about the early boarding policy, check if your airline honors senior fares, or mention your age when you book and see what hidden options appear. The worst they can say is no, but if they say yes, you'll be sipping your free lounge coffee while everyone else is still in line at gate 22. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and tap that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next round of travel hacks. I've got more countdowns coming your way, from TSA secrets to airport freebies you won't believe.
And of course, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your favorite senior travel hack or the best free perk you've ever scored. Maybe you got bumped to a better seat without asking, found a secret lounge during a delay, or finally discovered that one airline that treats seniors like VIPs. Whatever it is, your story could help another traveler save time, money, and maybe even a bit of sanity.
This community grows because of you, experienced travelers sharing wisdom that airlines often forget to advertise. Every comment helps another senior flyer realize they have more rights, more perks, and more comfort waiting than they think.
So don't be shy. Share your tips, your wins, even your learn the hard way moments. The skies are friendlier when we help each other fly smarter.
Until next time, keep traveling smarter, lighter, and more comfortably because you've earned it. Safe travels, everyone, and may your upgrades be free, your luggage fly for nothing, and your middle seat stay gloriously, wonderfully empty.